Hi everyone, this is October, and in this video I'm going to show you my preset for the 7-second sound contest by Kilohearts to celebrate 7th anniversary of really wonderful and amazing synthesizer Faceplant. As you might already notice right here, we have a new theme of the faceplant. I have generated that with the online generator by Lidowell or Lidowell. I'm going to attach the link to the generator in the description. Also right there you will find the link to the Google Drive with 4 free skins or themes for faceplants. Just download and use it. It's up to you. And yeah, of course, this preset is gonna be free for everyone. You can download it and use in your production. So before diving into it, I'm gonna drop a pair of words about how I created that. For this contest, I thought to create a generator of uplifters and downlifters. Well, as much as I can do that, as much as I can produce it. So I have built it basically on zero-speed randomizers. Unfortunately, nowadays, some of developers like Arturia and Synth Master developers do not know about randomizers, unfortunately. And you cannot encounter them in Pigments or Synth Master. Anyway, to show it, we need to add wavetable and random right here. So we can notice that we can reduce the speed of our randomizer down to 0. This means that it's gonna operate, it's gonna be engaged only when you click a new key, only when a new MIDI signal is gonna be fed into the synthesizer. So I'm gonna modulate our position of the wavetable, okay, and switch between them. Each time I click another note. Moreover, I can click only one note and that's gonna switch anyway. Wowzers. So this way you can build up really complex preset and randomize its parameters, so every time, each time you just feed a new or only one, like here in this example, only one MIDI signal, that's gonna just generate a new sound. So let's dive into the preset itself. Okay, the first macro knob is to transform riser to downlifter. I would not recommend to use some transitioning positions right here. Better, it sounds anyway, you know, it generates something anyway, but it's better to have some clean result. Use extreme positions like 0 or 100. Okay, the second macro knob is the length. Actually, one of requirements of this contest was to create the sound around 7 seconds because we have the 7th anniversary. So I've taken 150 BPM as basis, and it's around 7 seconds, like 6.4. But to provide users of this preset and you know, creators and musicians with, you know, diversity of the choice, I just reduced it double. Yeah, no, triple. Okay, so from 16 to 4 times. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a bad at math. So yeah, if we had 7 seconds, and right now it's gonna be this, it's gonna have this length. And if we choose 50%, we can have this length. Unfortunately, I have not implemented the full stop of it if you just reduce the length. So right now, when we have reduced its length, but we have really long MIDI clip, that's gonna play this part and then just suspend the rest sound, and we'll just play the same sound. Let's just check out. So if you just took this position, you will have to reduce just your MIDI clip. Next, Macronop is gonna be the switcher between, or blender between two effect lanes. The best way is to use it somewhere in the between to blend, because, you know, extremes are too, you know, narrow choice. The next, further, I thought about automation of this blending, so just edit randomization, and then furthermore, I added, you know, changing of the speed of this randomization, so it can be slow, very slow, like this, yeah, slowly just changing, or very fast. So let's check out what we can do with this rise generator. Okay, so keeping that in mind, we're gonna have a tail after any upriser or downriser or uplifter or downlifter. I'm gonna select this area, click Ctrl D to duplicate this several times, like say 4 times. Then I select all these 4 clips, hold Alt key and drag and drop to bounce it. Here we are. Wowzers. Really interesting. You can also not only just, you know, create downlifters inside this faceplant, but you can do that inside of your DAW, you know, just reversing this uplifter, and that's going to be logically down. Down riser. Okay, let's try out. Can we just squeeze that in Bitwig? Wowzers! We can do that. Okay, let's try another settings, like down a shorter half times, just random speed, a little bit slower. And if we have half of it, we need this MIDI clips, and drag and drop again. Wow. Okay. Sometimes they may sound a bit similar, but the generator is good enough with the generation. By that fact that you can generate as many as you can, you know, generate all the stakes and choose something out of it. So this is actually it. If you really like this video, drop me some like. If you didn't like, okay, that'll be dislike. Huge thanks to Kilohearts, to the creator of theme generator, to all the guys from Unsplash.com, graphic designers, and of course to you guys for that. You are making the music and you are creating something, you are doing something in this life. Love to everyone. See you next time.